Um, I don't know if you've been following our previous tutorials on web development. If you haven't, we recommend you do, especially if you have passion for web development and you're new, because those videos are extra are for those who are like extra new to web development, and of course for beginners and intermediaries as well. Okay, because we did discuss CSS properties, and we did some demonstrations that of course we find important. Okay, in this particular video we decided to kind of expose you to something a bit more complex. So this is a real life social network we are creating here at Coding Roots. You have to stay with us, okay, because we're almost done with all the sections. What's left at the moment is to create an article page, and that's where we want to focus on. Okay, you see at the moment it's still empty, there's nothing here. It says hello React. So if we could say hash just to make it clear that we're here. So if you do a Control S and save, React will automatically render it for you, okay, and show you your an update you're done with the mail. Okay, so it's not like the traditional index.html where you have to by yourself refresh the browser. You don't have to refresh the browser, you just have to wait for it to be, or if you cannot do that, you can just set and refresh the browser. That's if you think you don't want to wait for the DOM for React to do it for you. You just have to refresh the browser on your own. Okay, so nothing new. Okay, we just want to kind of, so we have created a lot of things. This blog page contains articles, okay, the articles contain title, and if you go back, okay, contains title and the let us see, okay, like here for instance, it has the video, the article title, okay, it says video article, then this is the article, okay, then here it says journey that matters, that's the title of this article, and this is the article, okay. So what we want to implement is when you click articles, you come to this page, the article page, and see all articles, okay. You will first see a list of titles, so that each one you click, you see the article and the photo or the video that support it, okay. So we wouldn't be doing it in one video, okay, because it will definitely take time. So we will be dividing it maybe 10 minutes perhaps. So we have chosen a class component, okay? There is the function component, okay? So because we want to work with state, okay? So we're extending components, okay, the normal way, okay? You can also do a function if function works for you, but at the moment we want to go with class component, okay? So this is the constructor, okay, component did mount, okay, render, okay. So we are working with of course there are like the three major stages: mounting, updating, and unmounting, okay. We React, so we'll be focusing more on the mounting stage, okay. So there is the constructor, we'll go first, okay. We need this super if we must inherit methods from the parent, okay. We need the state, okay. So if you don't know what state is, it's just like how do I just explain it to someone who is new to React so that it makes sense, okay. Let's see it as a way to kind of manipulate the property, if you may, or the properties of this class, okay? For instance, this data, okay, we can change it, okay, using set state, okay. Now remember, when you do a set state, okay, this component will re-render, so you are calling this render again, okay. So there is that means an update. There is should component update, Okay, if you don't want this, you don't want the component object, okay, you return false. Okay, so component that React is asking you whether you want this component to update, say false, okay, and so on. Okay, but I don't think we'll be needing this now. Okay? We'll focus more on the constructor, of course. Component did mount. So if you're doing maybe Ajax, for instance, asynchronous request, you want to fetch a payload or resources from server, okay, it's here. It's recommended to do it here, okay, because this method calls only when component has mounted. That is only when this has rendered. Okay? You want to do your Ajax HTTP request here. Okay? So then the render. Okay. So let us begin immediately to implement our code so that things will start to make sense. So I need a div here. Okay, this will be my parent div. I'll give it an ID. So it's still the same way we did in our basic web development. Okay, but the idea is to kind of implement those ideas in something, into something, or work within an area that is a bit more complex compared to index.html. Okay, so I'm saying parents main div. Okay, so I have to also do a div. Okay, here, so I want to do a class name. Okay, class name. Then I want to do a display. Okay. So for this display, I will definitely be implementing it. Okay, I will be implementing it definitely. Okay, and it will be flexed. Then I'll come here as well and say div. Okay, so this particular div right here will hold all my blog, so article titles. Okay, I can come here and say I can give it an ID and say article titles div. Then I can come here and say div, just an example. I'll say my article. Just kind of keep it this way to do the styling for. Then after I will now bring in from the database. I'll bring in my information, okay, my payload. Then I'll distribute them just fine. Okay, so here I will also do a div here. Okay, and then I will say my article. This is the title, yes. Then I'll do another div here. Then I will maybe come here, open one of these guys and copy dummy text. I'll just close this, copy dummy text, paste it here. So I will set up. I don't need this. I will come here. I'll come to this static CSS. Then I will do a file. Okay, new file. Then I will do blog.css. Okay, then I will, because I have to come in here and take some initials. Okay, I will take some. I don't have much initials. Okay, so I will come here and I will say here now will be blog. Then I will